How's it going, everyone? It is Drago. We're back with another Dead Rock video, going over the second chapter of Dead Rock. Honestly, I had no idea that this chapter was going to come out so soon. I thought the next chapter was supposed to be in September, but I guess it's here sooner. You pick up this chapter with the aftermath of Yakuto killing his teacher, which you get him explaining his reasonings as to why he wants to kill God and why he just killed his teacher. I think Dead Rock in particular is starting to show really how different Dead Rock is compared to Mashima's previous works, in the sense of like the main character's goal is to literally kill every teacher in this school and then, follow it up by trying to kill God. I like that his classmates, not everyone agrees with him, and some even challenge him because they think he's wrong, which even his reasonings as to why he wants to kill God, because he thinks he's an imposter and he's not the true ruler of the demon realm. I definitely don't think he's fully revealing his hand as well, and even one of his other classmates even points that out eventually, that she feels like he's hiding something. I do quite like that Friere is still in love with him. You get some of his fellow classmates walking out on his mission. I like that they wanted Makoto to do necromancy on their teacher to make it so it's not so suspicious that a teacher's dead all of a sudden. I like that they were initially going to put the bird as the head, but then they're well, just go to his study, he probably has a spare head in there. Going over to the cafeteria where a major part of this chapter takes place, which you get the reveal of a school rule that they can literally just kill anyone that they don't like, which pretty hard to keep the attendance of your school high if you just can literally kill anyone and everyone with no repercussions whatsoever. But you get two students being quite annoying to one of our mains, and he just straight up's cool, you were telling me about this school rule, and you were going to try and kill me, and I don't like you, so I'm just going to kill you too instead. Kind of find it interesting that he likes his sword so much that he calls it Princess, and he's like, crap, I got it dirty again. And even with the flashback that happens later on, you get a little bit more of a reason why he is probably taking such good care of the sword. And after he kills those two students, he gets the head chef named Ogre showing up. And he just straight up takes the bodies away, which I kind of loved when he was like, what are you going to do with them? And he's like, well, I use them for cooking once in a while. And they're like, do you actually put that in our food? And some of the students are in the background throwing up, which kind of a fun cameo. One of them looks very, very similar to Warren. And this ogre does trigger a PTSD flashback with Resin, and why he probably is taking better care of that sword. Because of that flashback, it makes him want to go challenge the ogre head chef, and he just gets absolutely dumped on, fully beheaded, body chopped into multiple pieces. And with Yakuto witnessing this, he goes into his dragon build formation, and he ends up one-shotting the ogre, which he puts a giant hole in his chest. And again, you get a little Acnologia cameo. You pick up with them at the dorms, which I just love the name of their dorms, that it's called Bone Rampage. I also just like all the skulls and stuff all over. It's pretty cool looking. And their classmate that just got chopped to a bajillion of pieces, they actually, brought him back to life. And he is fully dead, but thanks to Makoto, she brought him back as her puppet, which I quite like the outfit that she's in this panel as well. Just a few random things I'm just curious about is now that he's dead, does his body decompose at all? And also, does he have to have that sticker permanently attached to his forehead now? Of course he thanks him for saving him, and Yakuto, affirms that, hey, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you guys, until we kill God. And the chapter kind of wraps up with them, fully kind of restoring Professor Maxwell and, kind of setting off to start their adventure, which I guess this is going to be a monthly series now instead of a multi-month, so kind of interesting there. And that is the end of our chapter, so my thoughts. I know I breezed through a lot of this because these are 40 pages, and I really don't want to take up too much time on this, and a lot of it was kind of rehashing stuff we got from the previous chapter. I like that this is drastically different from Fairy Tail In Zero, And quite literally, you have the main characters having no problem killing people whatsoever. And I just really like the spooky aesthetic in that, like, especially since we're getting into October and that time of the year now. Overall, I think it's still doing really good. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm not falling off of it so far. I'm very curious as to where we're going. I definitely think Yakuto is hiding things, and especially that Makoto thought the same exact thing. I mean, he had a little theory as to why he, thinks God is a, impersonator. You most definitely know he definitely has a personal reason behind it, probably a family reason behind it, and that hasn't been revealed yet. So what are your guys' thoughts on Dead Rock Chapter 2? Leave it in the comments below. Are you liking the series still? Otherwise, thank you for watching, and this is Drago, signing out.